know MP came ready to play.
Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Rockets. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season.
Yeah, right now, though, the Rockets, they find themselves as just a middle-of-the-road team this year. Opponents they would have blown away last season are giving them all they can handle at this point.
Well, it shows you just how quickly things change in this league. Even if the rosters look similar, these aren't the same opponents.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Yang in at the 1 spot. And for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Shepherd out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Jackson in at the small forward. Now Thompson. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. They stand by this point of the season. What can a coach reasonably expect from his players?
Well, first of all, Kevin, I don't know any coaches who are reasonable. But as far as what to
I always
expect,
thought you were reasonable, by the way.
Well, thank you very much. So did I, but my players didn't. So, you know, but we can expect players to execute the system that you have in place. They are professional athletes. And if they don't understand what they're doing or can't execute it, you can't play them.
And Şengün is right there.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. MP finds Porzingis. Floats one up. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And here's Tatum for three. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe shared a few moments with me. We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. Now, he said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. We'll see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, this is the dirty work you love to see Porzingis doing. Saving the play and getting them a bucket.
Pass to Jackson. Shepherd with the ball. Şengün with a screen on MP. 5 to shoot. And yes, it's good. Şengün's got his second bucket.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
It's tipped. Here's Yang. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum with a screen on Thompson. And it's White missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And finished off by Shepherd.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. So they generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Thunder. Smith inside. Tatum on him. Smith kicks to Thompson. Şengün with a screen on White. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
No, especially with the seasons they were having. They were both top teams.
Shepard with a screen for Smith. He doesn't hit that one. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. That one falls.
A great sign for MP in his career. The ability to convert in traffic.
Pass to Jackson. Shepard with a screen for Jackson. Now Thompson. To the inside. Lock at 6. And there it is for him. Şengün's got 6. Here's MP. This game an incredible scoring display for him. Brown outside. Here's Yang. Out to White. Stolen by Thompson. Inside. Smith the pass to Shepard. Right wing. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot for 3. Smith knocks down the 3 ball.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Mike gets the screen from Yang. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Houston, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. The shot comes out. Houston in the lead. Shepard the pass to Thompson. Down low. Here's Şengün. And it's MV with the rebound.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Rockets making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And the dunk by MP.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with the dunk.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Now, here is Robinson. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Thompson outside. For 3. They get it again. Pass to Şengün. Outside Jackson. Thompson outside. Screen by Smith. Goes back up. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Smith outside. Jackson up top. And the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And the dunk by MP.
Well, that's on the defense there. When you give MP this kind of positioning inside, he's going to slam it.
Thompson outside. Back to Robinson. Smith finds Şengün. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Porzingis. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
And here's Thompson after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Here's Jackson. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. The shot's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
White against Thompson. MP sets the screen for White. Rebound by Smith.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson passes to Jackson. Here's Robinson. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead. Porzingis finds MP. The Rockets pull it in. And here's Smith. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Out to Thompson. Jackson setting the pick here for Thompson. Takes a shot at the elbow. Again, the Rockets score.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Count it, good. MP's got 10.
Well, MP knows these are high-value looks inside.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Thompson. And here's Jackson.
2 minutes.
Here's Smith. And Thompson kicks to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Smith for 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. And great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
And for Houston, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Robinson. Can't cash in from close range.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
MP finds Tatum. White wide open. He fires. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And it's a 6-point Boston lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Robinson against MP. Thompson looking for an opening. To the paint. Here's Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Boston leading by 4. To the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And the rejection by MP. And pushing it up, here's Boston. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Houston making some changes. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Smith. Alexander Walker comes in for Jackson. And Cook subbed in for Thompson. Now here's Robinson. Pass to Şengün. That one doesn't drop. Davis with some nice D. To the paint. Here's Yang. And the dunk by MP.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Celtics. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Substitution changes. Smith comes in for Alexander Walker. And Shepard subbed in for Cook. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. MP comes in for A.J. Griffin. On the court for the Celtics. The forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. Then it's MP. And there's Davis, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Here's Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Cam Whitmore.
Well, there's a high percentage look for Tatum. The defense did what it could.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Thunder was phenomenal. He finished up with 65 points and did his role for his team, grabbing any rebounds that came his way. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Pritchard passes to Yang. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Yang. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Whitmore. Robinson with it. Smith sets the pick for Robinson. His shot is good, scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. He does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Now here's Tatum. Whitmore defending. Porzingis against Smith. 4 on the clock. It's stolen by Smith. In the corner, it's Robinson. Back to Smith. Pass to Whitmore. From past the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Celtics leading by 7. Tatum passes to Yang. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Tatum gets the screen from Yang. A 3 from Tatum.
And nice shot by Tatum, answering the 3 from the other end.
Outside Robinson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. The Celtics also changing it up. Brown, he's checked in for Davis. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. And stolen by Whitmore. And it's the Rockets on the break. Shepard with the ball. Picked up by Brown.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
White the pass to MP. No good on the 3. Rockets trail by 8. Smith dishes to Robinson. Pass to Whitmore. The Rockets again can't hit. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Spurs. Here's Tatum. Boston again missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Smith with a screen on Brown. Great open look there. Shepard's got 7 points.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
MP kicks to Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Hang. Inside, MP gets it.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Shepard. Outside for Robinson. Here's Shepard. It's stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. In the corner, it's MP. Bring it up for MP, a three.
Yeah, having this kind of confidence as a shooter will really do wonders for MP in the long run.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Well, look, that's good defensive effort there, but that's just outstanding touch around the rim.
Out to White. It's stolen by Shepard. Inside, here's Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The moment to check out MP here. He's been dominant over the last month.
And it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to...
The previous play is under review.
Analogy, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Smith wide open. He fires. Pass to Shepard. Beyond the arc. Boston grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Whitmore, guarded by Tatum. Bounce pass from Whitmore, and then Smith with the dunk.
And how about the strength from the young fella? Smith Jr. able to take contact and finish through it.
This will be his 3rd free throw. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Jackson comes in for Robinson.
The previous play is under
The play is currently under review.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Now Shepard. Şengün with a screen on MP. Shepard, that's good.
Known as a terrific passer at his position, Şengün excels at finding the open man.
Outside, Porzingis. He's looking for MP and finds him. It's White on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. No good on the triple.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Rebounded by the Celtics. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. MP with a screen on Jackson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Smith. And Thompson kicks to Jackson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Davis, the pass to Porzingis. The Celtics working the ball around now. Yang. Rockets with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense, and it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
Down low. Out to Porzingis. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. MP with a screen on Jackson. Porzingis finds Davis. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Looking to end his cold spell. And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Boston Celtics.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq, Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these 2 guys have led the way for their teams. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Shepard, and it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Shepard. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. And 12 points for Reed Shepard.
And when you look at Şengün's assist numbers, he's already proven to be an elite passer for a big man.
Inside, here's Jackson. Pass to Şengün. Smith with it. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Celtics leading by 5. Porzingis passes to White. MP kicks to Porzingis. From outside, off the mark. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. To the paint. The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
MP finds Brown. Back to MP. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Shepard. Another miss by Houston. The Celtics with the lead. White dishes to Tatum. From outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
3 points.
MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Thompson passes to Shepard. To the middle. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And the numbers speak for themselves. Smith has been aggressive and effective all night.
Back to Tatum. It's MP, top of the key. Pass to White. Now, here's MP. Boston needs to get off a shot. White with it. Picked up by Shepard. And it's White missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. Here's Shepard. White covering. And it's Shepard missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Thompson. It's good. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
White finds Tatum. Now, here's MP. Tatum down low. The layup off target.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Some nice passing there by Houston. Thompson passes to Shepard. With a lead. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've led by as many as 14 points. Brown dishes to MP. Offline with his 3. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 12-3 run. Shepard, the pass to Şengün. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. And here's Tatum for 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Gets himself open and drills it. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, the thing is, you got to be very careful when Porzingis gets that catch-and-shoot game working.
Here's Shepard. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Şengün, no good. For Boston, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Looking now at some numbers for G.G. Jackson.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Celtics leading by 3. Brown outside. Up again. It's good on the putback.
A high motor play from MP to get there for the putback.
Houston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. There's the triple. And there's Shepard on the assist by Thompson. Shepard's got 15 points.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Here's MP. Great defense that time from Şengün. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Smith the pass to Shepard. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. That bucket in no time at all. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, very few guys take advantage of space in the mid-range like Tatum. He's an assassin from that area.
Şengün inside. He's guarded by Davis. Şengün with the bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Smith on the wing. Jackson finds Smith. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jackson for the lead. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after to the inside. MP rattling the rim.
And this game has MP's fingerprints all over it. He is really cooking.
Brown against Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. And Şengün throws it down.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
Outside, Porzingis. One-on-one fast break. And Thompson slams it home.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP kicks to Tatum. Back to MP. Pass to Brown. High post shot. Rebound by Smith. And for the Rockets, they're shooting 47% from the field in the third. Houston moving it around. Thompson in the corner. And here is Şengün. They now take the lead. 18 points for Şengün.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Porzingis inside. He's against Smith. Tatum gets the screen from Yang. Offensive rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now Shepard, 15 points in the game. Here's Şengün, and Şengün throws it down.
Did Şengün answer the bell tonight, or what? Tremendous offensive performance.
Porzingis can't hit. Houston in the lead. Shepard with the ball. Now defended by MP. That's a 2 from Smith. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Tatum dishes to MP. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 9th assist in the game now. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's ready to talk things through with the team. As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
1:19 left to play in the third. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 4 now for Houston. Pritchard passes to Yang. His 3-pointers off the mark. And for the Rockets, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. The shot by Thompson, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Davis finds MP. Now Brown. Şengün covering. MP passes to Brown. MP with a screen on Şengün. And it's Brown missing. The Rockets shooting it beautiful here in the third. 56% from the field. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Whitmore. Misses off the right iron.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
MP kicks to Brown. MP with a screen on Şengün. A nice shot by Brown.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Şengün, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Houston on top, up 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, that's great.
A switch here. MP's checked in. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, Brian Keefe reviewing the game plan with his team during that last timeout. Now his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. On the floor for Boston, we've got Davis. MP out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. Pass to Smith. To the paint. Here's Cobb. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Davis. For Boston, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Pritchard passes to MP. Nice ball movement by Boston. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
They set the pick. Robinson for 3. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this year.
MP dishes to Tatum. MP with a screen on Smith. From deep three-point land, here's Yang. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. MP's got 42 in the game. Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Whitmore. Now here is Robinson. Fires for 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Jackson is checked in for the Rockets.
For your Rockets, number 2.
MP finds Davis.
Jackson.
Back to MP. MP finishes inside.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Robinson passes to Smith. Here's Shepard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on MP.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
MP with a screen on Jackson. Back to MP. Pass to Tatum. Inside, here's Yang. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now Whitmore misses the 3.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Good on the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Whitmore. Thompson, a screen on Tatum. Here's Whitmore. Guarded by Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP deciding where to go with it. Back to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Fires top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 16th rebound on the night. Thompson the bounce pass. And a wide open look for Whitmore. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Whitmore's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Rockets making a change here. Smith has checked in. MP sets the screen for Tatum. Takes the 3. No good that time. Rockets leading by 5. Thompson passes to Shepard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
White finds MP on the wing run. Back to MP. Great focus, MP.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to Şengün. Smith up top. Thompson against White. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Here's White. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Thompson. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Thompson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
First personal foul.
That free throw good from Thompson.
The line for Houston.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Celtics trail by 6. Porzingis kicks to MP. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And here's Smith. Şengün inside. Goodbye, Porzingis. Smith scanning the floor. Şengün with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. The Rockets with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
The Celtics working the ball around now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Shepard. Smith outside. Here's Şengün, headed by Porzingis. A jump hook, and Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Tatum for 3. And the 3-ball is good. Tatum's got 22.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Now, here's Şengün. Headed by Porzingis. Şengün passes to Shepard. Banked in off the glass. Shepard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And MP throws it down.
Well, they got their young star the ball, and it paid off. MP so clutch.
Here's Shepard. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot on the wing. And another one falls. Amazing.
Amazing that 50-point nights have almost become routine for this guy.
He's coming close to the all-time mark in that category. Remarkable.
And for years, Wilt Chamberlain's record has been considered unbreakable. I guess he never got the memo.
Şengün passes to Shepard, and the basket is good. And that's 21 points for Reed Shepard. And so, MP will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside, White. Porzingis with a screen on Jackson. Brown finds MP. 6 on the shot clock. MP sets the screen for White. And that one drops.
Well, for obvious reasons, this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in White running the pick and roll.
Down low. Here's Şengün. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves. And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Tatum gets the screen from Yang to take the lead. Tatum's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
There's 47 seconds left in the 4th. Pass to Shepard. Hams the 3.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Porzingis passes to Yang. And another one!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
To the paint. Here's Şengün. Out to Thompson. Second chance shot. They get the rebound. Şengün, no good.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a three here.
Tatum finds Porzingis. Here's White. Can't get the three to fall. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball. Just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got...
Don't beat yourself up till you check the tape. Just let it go. Focus on the next game.